A lot of athletes go broke quicker than you think. This is a video response back to you, Basketball 46. I love your email. Just want to know my little 2 cents on this. When you think about it, overspending. When you have never had anything, or let's just say you from the hood, and I'm gonna take my time in this, and I'm not trying to down nobody in any kind of way. Much love, much respect to everybody. Just stating facts. When you grow up in the hood, and you've been scrambling all your life, you watch your mama struggle, people around you struggle, then some people are really not struggling. You may meet a few down the line that's just really good stewards that can show you some things. But a lot of times, coming out the ghettos, the projects, the hood, if you never had nothing, 9 times out of 10, when you get your hands on some money, when you're not taught, you're gonna blow it. And I'm saying it to say this. A lot of celebrities, not just basketball players and football players, athletes, but there are a lot of people, period, that just don't know how to handle money. So when they get it, they act a fool with it. That's why they love scriptures. Even the world loves the scriptures like money solves everything, because they don't rightly divide the word. And some of them don't have the word in them at all. They just love the way that sounds. But when you keep reading the Bible also say, for the love of money is the root of all evil. And that's what they do. They fall in love with that money, and that money becomes their God, which is the Bible also say you can't serve 2 masters. You're going to love one and hate the other. You can't serve Yah and Mammon, money. And when you think about that alone, who are you serving and what are you serving? So it truly becomes your God. And that's why a lot of them don't have faith, because they got money. Oh, but when that money runs out, it's about 78%, or maybe it's up to 80% now. 78, I'm gonna just say 78 to 80% of athletes are broke probably about 3 years after they retire. Because think about it, a lot of them go buy 4, 5 houses, 10, 11 cars. They just buy. The expensive clothes. I don't even want to talk about the jewelry. And then you be wondering, man, what did they invest in? Why are they broke? What did they invest in? Where did all the money go? And a lot of them get in debt. See, Mike Tyson can sit here and tell you all about that. And that's why Mike Tyson said he found peace. He was at peace with himself. He blew all that money. But then he said he was at peace when he didn't have nothing. He didn't have that much. When you start having so much money that you have to have somebody to be over your money. See, me personally, I would never want nobody over my money. I'm just talking about me. You don't have to agree with that. Because there are people that learn how to be good stewards, and then there are people that know how to blow. That's why y'all hear me oftentimes say there's a difference between rich and wealthy. If I'm not mistaken, I think this was Magic Johnson, Irvin Magic Johnson. If I'm not mistaken, I remember back then he started guiding Shaq. And I think he told Shaq, I'm gonna help you, I'm gonna teach you, so by the time you retire, you're not gonna be broke like a lot of athletes, a lot of NBA players. And look at Shaq now. Man, you know how much Shaq is worth now? And look at what Shaq invested in. Look what Magic Johnson invested in. See, they smart. But then you got the one that just blow the money. The ones, let me say, more than one. Because if you look at the lifestyle, let's just say the NBA players, like you were saying in your email, you look at the lifestyle of a lot of these NBA players, some of them got 3 and 4 baby mamas, and probably got another baby mama coming. and they just blow money, waste money. A lot of them on child support. They go get baby number 3, baby number 4. They get these women, and I'm not down on my women in no kind of way. I'm just talking facts. If you take it the wrong way, hey, may the Most High bless you. Love you anyway. Truth hurts. You got women out here who prey on men like that. And then once it all hit the fan, it's like, why did I get with him? Then he's saying, what in the world did I see in her? Why did I get her? So you add up all the money that's being lost between the baby mama, the children, the wasting money on jewelry, the clothes, the houses, the cars, the luxury lifestyle. And then you look up, they broke. Man, this been going on for a long time. I think I remember hearing Wesley Snipes say this when he had to go to prison. He said something about Hollywood. One thing about in Hollywood, when you're making a lot of money, he said no one really teaches you how to manage it in so many ways. And you think about it, when you come out of the hood and hear somebody say, well, you know what? Here's a $2 million contract. Here's a $4 million contract. All you got to do is sign. And if you don't read these contracts and you don't really realize what you're giving up, they're going to stick it to you. See, one thing about me being in the music business, you got to be very careful because a lot of people they don't read over their contract. There is no way I would ever sign a contract. And I've had opportunities. I would never sign a contract like that. And I would read, and if I didn't know something, best believe you need to get a lawyer, somebody that know more about it than you do. And that's why JT would never put his name on nothing. And I'm glad I didn't. Especially looking at the times we're living in now. This is a dog-eat-dog world. Everybody that do it is out for the money. You rarely find people you can trust in this world. And that's why I'm glad the Bible said don't put your trust in man. So when I look at these celebrities, man, a lot of them in athletes that just blow money. A lot of them never think about owning. Now I know we living we temporary. We all got to leave here one day. But while you here, you should want to invest. You should be looking out for your children. Now, one thing I can say about Floyd Mayweather that I love about Floyd Mayweather, next to he's such a dynamic boxer to me, and the way he grew up. If you listen to Floyd Mayweather Jr. lifestyle, what he saw growing up, if you saw the story on his life, then you know what I'm talking about, and what he saw. And he made up in his mind he would never be broke again. He would never want his children to go through what he went through. He don't want them to see what he see. So a lot of people down Floyd Mayweather without listening to his story. Man, that's crazy. Why would you buy this and why would you buy that? Well, I would ask you the same question. If you grew up and didn't have none or you was like that coming up, would you spend some money on yourself? Now, I know you can't drive but one car at a time, but that's his money and what he wants to do with his money. And one thing you can say about him is he owns his stuff. See, just like a lot of these rappers, man, a lot of these rappers, when they doing these videos, they rent them cars, they rent that jewelry, they rent that big old mansion. It's rarely a few that own what they have. Some of them do own what they have, but it's rarely a few that own what they have because in the business, a lot of people just do not learn the business. They get taken advantage of, and it's been going on for a whole lot of years. That's why reading, understanding, studying is very powerful. You see so many people get taken advantage of because they come out the hood. So the ones that know the game, they be like, oh, there come a dollar sign. That's a dollar sign coming right there. Just like I said in one of my old videos, when Chris Rock did an old video, he made a joke. He was in his stand-up, he was making a joke about the difference between Oprah Winfrey and Bill Gates back at that time. It was a long time ago. And he said, oh, don't get me wrong, Oprah Winfrey is very rich. She got a lot of money. But he said, but Bill Gates is wealthy. And he said, what do I mean about that? He said, if Bill Gates had to wake up with Oprah's money, he said Bill Gates would slice his throat. He was making a joke. But what he said was so powerful, because that just show you when you just name the name Bill Gates, man, everybody know who Bill Gates is. You know, how much money can a person have in his life? So many of these people out here, man, they got money to really live more than one lifestyle with, if you think about it. But there are people that have so much money, they're never satisfied. And that's why I wanted to use brother Mayweather, Floyd Mayweather, for an example, because he said he would never be like what he saw growing up ever again. And he invests. And he said, my kids don't have nothing to worry about. Their kids don't have nothing to worry about. And that's what the Bible tells you. A good man leaves an inheritance for his children, you know, grandchildren, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I hate to say it in my race of people, but a lot of times when our people die, we don't leave nothing. And then you see the siblings arguing over the little stuff that is left. Well, I'm gonna get the car barely running. I'm gonna get the house need a lot of work. Now you gotta spend more money. But that's how it is a lot of times, but I'm not saying everybody. So yeah, a lot of them, man, when they retire, it ain't gonna be too much long after they retire that they be broke. And then you gotta look back on all the money that they wasted and what they could have really done with it. We had a great live chat last night. That's why I was asking the question. If you had 150 million cash, tax-free, it's all yours, nothing nobody can do about it, what would you do with it? See, really it's a million when it's taxed. That's why I tell people, oh, $1 million is a whole lot. But you look at a lot of people that had $1 million and how they blew it. They blew that $1 million like it was $1,000. Some people could blow so much money in one day, you know, because you never had it before. So you got people that know what to do with money, then you got people that don't know what to do with money. And I guarantee the ones that went broke, I bet they sitting up saying, man, if I would have just had done it different. See, one thing I like about Young Dolph, also the one that got killed, or some may pronounce him Young Dolph in Memphis, that boy had so much land. See, land is really where it's at. When you invest in that property, that boy had so much property. It's a lot of people got so much property. When you got property, man, it's like, that's better than having money. It's gonna generate money on top of money, because people are always looking for property. I always said if I had some money like that, man, I would love to have an apartment complex. And I would love to help people that really need help. All of the single moms that need help, let me put you over here. It's paid for up to a whole year. Or the single dads, here you go. Whatever your struggle was and what happened while you're not with the person, you know, and you done learned your lesson and you move on, you done repented, you done asked for forgiveness, and you're a new person. Them the people I want to help. I ain't talking about these people out there just keep on doing the same thing over and over again, love what they doing. I'm talking about real people that need real help, because I have a heart, man, for people. And that's what I would always say, man. I would set up my own apartment complexes, man, or condos or something, my own home shelter for the older people. And if I really had some money, I would love to have my own place for the veterans. The veterans, so they won't have to go out to the VA and stand in line and be out there waiting all day just to get help when they done gave their life for the country. See, that's the type of stuff I be talking about right there. Or I would have something set up for all these babies out here, the babies that's being made out of wedlock and don't nobody want to take care of them and they being dropped off. Or I would love to just be offering all that kind of stuff. And I know it takes money. That's why I'm always riding around doing what I do with the money I have. I have a heart for people that really, truly need help. And these babies out here, man, they didn't even ask to be here. I don't know why I went into all that in this video, but I'm gonna go in and close it out. But just think about what I'm saying in the video. A lot of people in the NBA, man, when they retire, you already done read about this stuff. A lot of them are going to be broke. Some more of them that's not broke are going to be broke. And then you may have some that just truly know how to invest and are being good stewards. So with that being said, y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all once again for that wonderful chat last night. That was powerful, Brother Steve and Brother Joshua, Brother Jeremy Thomas, you know, Samika, my girl Fatima, you came on, Brother Anthony, you hopped in, Rain, you know, all of y'all, man, y'all did an extreme dynamic job on last night. I'm not gonna be on tonight, so I got some stuff I need to do tonight, so I won't make it on tonight. But I just want to say hats off to y'all once again. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for the donations. Very well appreciated. I love y'all, and don't never take this lightly when I say this, man. I thank y'all. That means a lot to me, man. Your time, your encouragement, your love, your donations, your prayers. The Bible say know those that labor amongst you, and that's why I never forget what y'all do on here. So I love y'all. Y'all take care and have a wonderful, wonderful, blessed day. Shalom.